Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. We are on a spaceship, which, is bizarre. We've got Bosco. I was going to say Bosco as a cow, but yeah, Bosco makes sense. Oh god, what is going on anymore with this game? Who knows? Right, a central device, we've got a speaker device.
Hey Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
System identification.
Who are you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence. I supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
Okay, owner identification.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission. They will arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
Obvious query?
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
Elevator usage?
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time cards.
Time cards, okay. Oh god, there's a lot in here. System settings.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Politically correct default. Suggestive?
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
Let's leave that one on, that's great. Print time card.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
Oh, I didn't keep the voice. I guess it's just... Right, terminate.
So long.
I'll see you later.
Oh no, it has still got the voice. Okay, that's kind of weird. Right, so there's a captain's chair, which maybe we can use. Speaker device, a button.
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio.
Okay, there's a button here. What does this
It's
do?
the elevator's emergency recall button.
Ah, okay. Portable AI.
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
Can we do something about that? I don't know why a gun would work, but why not? Let's give it a go. Pew! Nothing. Okay. There's a time card in there. 1963, Bosco. Let's take that. Oh, I didn't actually want to... Oh, I didn't actually want to get in there. I thought I was just going to take the card, but whatever. I guess we'll see what's going on in 1963. Oh my god.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well now.
Is Boscos Mum? Oh god. Okay, this week's special: milk, diapers, and 9mm hollow points. Lovely. All the things you could possibly want. The weenie machine's still here.
Nations rise and nations fall, but those hot weenies will outlast us all.
Garbage can. Ooh, carbon data.
The one constant across all human cultures of all times is a massive amount of waste.
Can we take that carbon data?
Hey Max, remember that old carbon data we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
Modifications. Interesting. There's all sorts of guns here.
They're
beautiful.
Wait. Not all of these guns existed in this time period, did they? I mean, I'm no expert on guns. They might not even be real guns, but something seems off here. Maybe Bosco's changed time.
baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other.
Yeah. Okay, samples. What's this? Chemical sampler.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Okay. Baby making machine.
Looks like a weird bread making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby maker. You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Don't think that's scientifically
Finally,
accurate.
somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed upon method, Max.
Yeah, it's not. Okay,
This sample says Momma Bosco.
Don't touch that. I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced.
okay, so we can get a sample for that. I mean, this is a thing. Oh, spilt milk.
What a waste. What a senseless waste.
You crying over spilt milk there, Sam?
Cold orange things you suck never go out of style. Milk and hooch. Something for the kiddies and something for your cereal.
Nice. Okay, well, we talk to Momma Bosco. God. Just when you think you've seen it all in this game.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fine, fine.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Yeah, future.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Which fool? Who did you want to catch?
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
You mean your son?
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Who was the vandal?
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
Alright, well, we'll watch out for store wreckers.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
Alright, well, we're here to help your son. So, is this going to be some weird sort of thing where we collect samples and make a baby in that machine with her sample and we end up creating Bosco? Is that what's going to happen here?
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Gave him a lot of money.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
Got bad news about that. Did you say make a baby?
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
How does the baby maker work? Also, we're going to go to the moon in the future with our car, so that's the thing.
Well, how does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours, and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess.
It's going to be a boy, and it's going to be called
I've already
Bosco.
got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Spit.
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Of course. Who's the father?
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
So, it's not Super Bowl, is it? Is Super Bowl going to be Bosco's dad? Please tell me this is not where this is going. Although
See you later, Miss Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swinging 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Yeah, Max.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You
Run.
just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max. My white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
I don't like where this is going, guys. I really don't like where this is going. Okay, this conversation is over.
You're wasting your time, Miss Bosco. Max just isn't interested.
The more he protests, the more I know he's the one.
I don't think that's how it works. Okay, we're just going to see what happens, but I've got my theories already, and I'm hoping that every one of those theories is incredibly wrong.
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Yeah.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
No, we don't want to think about what we've done. Alright, well, you met your mum, Bosco. Or Bosco, as we've now got to call you.
Just look at what you did.
What?
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did
Oh.
you guys do?
Max, when you made Momma Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Momma Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything, or are you gonna fix me?
Don't know yet.
Sheesh. Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Poor Bosco. He's fading out of existence.
Did you miss us?
What have you two been doing all this time?
Hanging out with your mom.
Yeah,
Real classy guys. Fine. Don't help me.
we actually were. Feeling better?
Feeling better, Bosco?
I don't know you guys. I still feel kinda distant. What did you guys do?
We kind of made it so that you've never been born. Whoops.
Oops.
But being born is one of the greatest things I ever did. Fix it, you fool!
Setting the bar low there, Bosco.
Existence isn't something you can just ask for, Bosco. You've got to earn it.
Yeah. How's Half-Life?
How's life as a paradox treating you, Bosco?
It sucks, man. I want to exist all the way again. Do something!
Alright, fine. How's the carbon data work again?
How is this THEM detector supposed to work again?
It's a highly sophisticated technology that works based on a target person. You scan somebody with it, then use that to open a new destination for the time machine.
Ah.
Finally, a straight answer. I don't know why they started outsourcing tech support to store owners on spaceships.
Who's your daddy?
Can you describe your father for us?
Man, I thought you guys were detectives. Haven't you figured out I was a test tube baby? My mama didn't need a man. I got everything from her.
Where'd you get your paranoid fear of giant invisible conspiracies out to kill you?
That's a chemical imbalance that's all mine.
Right, so who is
Are
his
you
dad?
sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
I mean,
You're on the case, Bosco.
We've got to go break up with your mother.
I told you guys, cut it out.
it could well be Super Bowl. It could be a lot of other people as well. So God, what's this?
There appears to be an 18% loss of efficiency in the starboard tachyon pulse perambulator. It'd take me 4 days to fix.
You have 30 seconds.
Get to it, Sam. This is cool.
Moo.
Another alien device there. Can we head further into the ship? Is that a possibility?
Moo.
Looks like it might be.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment. Ray guns blazing.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's try using the carbon data on people. And see what happens. Can we use it on Max?
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Okay. Can we use it on ourselves?
It
Can.
printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo.
Ooh.
Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Okay. And can we use it on Bosco? Although I'm guessing that's how he got the card that we've already got, but we can see.
Bosco already scanned himself with this thing.
Yeah.
Nothing doing.
Can't scan that. Alright, and one more. Let's go
Move, fool.
let's go back to 1960s. And we'll scan Boscos Mum. That was a good throw. Right, let's see if we can scan Boscos Mum.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
Okay, interesting. Well, let's pop all of these into here. So that's 1980. 2108. Wow, that's massively in the future. 1963 again. So we've still got 2 more cards that we haven't got yet. So we're going to have to try and figure those out. But maybe we'll get those from inside the other time periods if we travel there. But this is really cool so far. Time travel and all sorts of weird stuff going on. I love it. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nates, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous and Kumadin. And I'll see you next time.